halfway through the episode, I'm like, that guy is a dick, but Jason Todd should be a dick.
Exactly. And welcome to Long Box Legends, the only show that can talk about teenagers and it not be weird. Kind of. With me today is my old friend from Nilfinity Gaming, Joe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Longbox Legends.
Welcome to Nilfinity Legends.
No, yeah, that's a good. The Legends Unite.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the first season of Titans, what we thought about it, and the DC Universe app entirely. I'm still not sold on that name, to be honest with you.
Like, I like the name. The name's cool.
Yeah, but when it's like, hey, DC Universe, I'm thinking like of the comics or the movies, not the name of an app.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone should be thinking about the movies now. Like,
But
at all. Like, Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Those two can stay. Just sweep under the rug somewhere and, yeah.
if you guys like what we say or don't like, we always like having different opinions. Feel free to leave a like and comment and subscribe for more content. So let's begin with first impressions. What I mean by that is, Joe, what'd you think of that Comic-Con trailer?
Oh, like that did not do justice for Titans at all.
Like, did you come into the show with low expectations? Because I know I did.
No, I came into this being like, I want to see where this train wreck goes. Like, I had, just no expectations at all. I was like, wow, man. Like, when I saw that trailer, like, let's be honest, that trailer, I think we can both agree, did no justice to Titans at all.
It did not.
Okay. But like, when I saw that trailer, I'm like, oh my God, you guys are missing the mark so bad.
I think the music really made it worse, because there's a lot of music in this, and I like the music they use in this show much better than what they did in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, that Titans opening thing, that or whatever, I'm like, that's not bad. That's
Yeah,
okay. But
I
like,
like it.
yeah, that is a typical CW music used in there. And
especially
I'm like,
at the end with like the women like doing a choir, doing la 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 over Raven.
yeah.
Like, yeah, that wasn't that great.
Like, who edited this?
I also think the action in the trailer really wasn't that great, just because of how many quick edits. Because when the Robin fight happens in the first episode, I think they did really good fight choreography on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Are they still? I'm a little confused. Are they still saying Robin didn't kill anybody?
He didn't. No.
Okay.
Just in the trailer, they made it look like he did, because, some guy was like, I probably heard the line "fuck Batman." I don't know. Can we cuss? I shouldn't have
You can
cussed.
cuss. Go ahead and cuss.
Okay. I think I think the guy that was editing the trailer heard the line "fuck Batman." He's like, "No, fuck Robin. Fuck Robin." And he's like mad, so he's like, "I'm gonna make Robin look bad." But then turns out, like, spoilers, Robin is a killer, or at least a killer by, like, laziness.
Oh yeah, like, it's not murder if someone else does it for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like the hope of the DC universe or whatever. I just, I don't kill people. I just let random people with acid bullets. Like, let me get this straight. Like, can we just go on this tangent here? Acid bullets.
Look,
Like, you're already shooting the guy. Oh, okay. The acid is making it better. Okay, whatever.
The acid burns, man. What more do you want?
You're shooting the guy.
I know, like, there's some ridiculous things in there. Like,
no, that is the only ridiculous thing. Acid bullets.
That's the only ridiculous thing. Not the nuclear family.
I actually kind of like the nuclear family.
I like the nuclear family too. I like when they have goofy comic book stuff in there, like the nuclear family of all things. But yes, the acid bullets was
But you could buy the nuclear family. You can't buy the acid bullets. Like, I get into the mindset of
weapon. It's a doom weapon.
fine, but here's my mindset. How does the acid not eat the bullet before you shoot it? You have to dunk each bullet individually before you shoot it. So like how is Batman not taking these guys down yet? Like this is the easiest guys walking around because they have to dunk each bullet individually before they shoot at you.
So
And I'm
why'd you
like,
quit? Why'd you quit being Robin? People were firing acid bullets, and I just couldn't do that anymore. I had to leave Gotham.
yeah, I just can't handle it, man. I'm
Like,
like,
look,
oh.
Riddlers and laughing gas, sure. Acid bullets, no.
Yeah, like we can buy this as comic book fans. We can buy that, but
Yes.
as fans that are like, okay, listen, guys, like I want to know the guy because some guy had to show up drunk at the writing meeting. It was like acid bullets.
How do you make a guy serious? Acid bullets.
Yeah, that's how you know he's dead.
But yeah, the trailer sucked, but I still got the app. We'll talk about the app later, but the first
I got the
season.
app strictly for Young Justice. Like I got 3 months free if you bought it now. It's like sold.
I got just to try it out, check out Titans and all the other stuff. I like the fact there's free comic books on there, but I think it needs to do a little bit more.
I think they need more like newer stuff. Like if they and like not the current. Obviously, you don't want to give away your current comics,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe like the second to last arc, like 2 arcs ago.
Yeah. There's some missing stuff. Like there's like they have the first run of Justice League, but they don't have like the Battle of Atlantis or the Trinity War. Like nobody wants to read Trinity War, but it'd be like nice if that was available for me to read.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get back on track with
Yeah,
Titans, and
Titans.
I'm sure we'll rant about acid bullets again later.
Yeah. But yes, so first
You,
episode was I think it was fine. I think the show I think the show's like a hill. It really grew on me. Like each episode got better. Like first episode was medium. I think it really got better over the course. It
I
had some hits and misses though.
I think there's a lot of hit. I think a lot of that though is due to its editing. Like this show was definitely supposed to be watched in a much different way
Yes.
than it was originally than it was shown to us. And I
Like
think
like Netflix style.
yeah, but I think there's like an episode or two missing. I seriously believe that. Like there is an episode or two missing from this show. But I don't know. Let's just start with episode 1 like you. I thought it was okay. I was like it, like there's a lot of trash in episode 1. But then like when I saw Robin, I'm like this is great. The guy who played Dick Grayson was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Not Starfire. No, not Starfire.
Yeah, the
Raven was great. I was like, this is cool. This, I could see this going somewhere. But like then they cut to Starfire and it was just trash. And I'm like, listen, I understand that Starfire's character is like, oh, she's like a sexy alien. What's not to love about that? But you can do that without making her an actual hooker.
Also, if you have no idea who these characters are, you'd be like, "Oh, Robin, I know that. Oh, this goth girl seems interesting. Who is this hooker? She has superpowers. What is this woman?"
But I liked when like everybody was freaking out and they're like, she's not a hooker, and I'm like, and then you see that first episode, you're like, really?
She's disguised as one, though.
Oh, she's disguised as a hooker, and then
It's different.
and then we have innuendos all the way. No.
What was it that I thought was? Oh, there's also a lot of stuff in episode 1 that doesn't go anywhere, like the whole stuff with Rachel. That's on main point, but Dick being a cop and his like lady partner that gets thrown out the window real quick.
Episode 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this romance. Let's just kill her.
I don't think it was a romance. I think it was more like, I don't want to write another character.
Let's just
like there's so many storylines that they just dropped, and it's not like they gave an abrupt ending or like a lazy ending. They just dropped. They've just nope, no more. That's enough. Like yeah.
Dick Grayson's a cop, and no.
And apparently, all other cops look at your badge and like, oh, fellow cop, you're 10 states away. It's okay, fellow cop. Come on into our crime scene. And no one's like, hey, wait. You're from Detroit and you're in Illinois. What? And you're in California. No, you don't get to go from Detroit to Washington, D.C. and then invade my crime scene. You get the heck out.
There's also some stuff I question, like, okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention, but from what I understand, Raven's father, the people who worked for Raven's father, were trying to kidnap her to build a false. Did you understand that one part?
No,
No? Yeah.
no.
Like it seemed like the whole stuff with the nuclear family seemed like they're out to kill her or capture her.
They were
But
out to capture her, but kill everybody else.
yes. But it seemed like Raven's dad needs her to be on board, and that killing everybody she loves isn't really gonna help, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, are you on my side yet? Well, boom, there goes your mom. Are you on my side yet? Well, no. I mean, what's not to like about me? I mean,
So yeah,
I kill all your friends and family. Like, what's not to like?
oh man, we need to fix this. Let's just say her mom's crazy. But yeah, that was
Yeah,
episode 1. Then we had Hawk and Dove, which was
a trash.
yeah. So I don't know why, but it just seems whose ideas are like, you know who we should bring in? Hawk and Dove.
Which would be cool if they were like, oh no, one's the like, isn't it like a spirit or something? Like this guy's the spirit of war and this guy's the spirit of peace. Like
Yeah,
no, both of them are just violent sociopaths that kill people. I'm like,
yeah.
like, here's the
And
target.
a steroid user. Don't forget that fun tidbit.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the target, and you guys missed it all the way over here. Like I'm just like,
Because the thing is, Hawk and Dove can be anyone else if you think about it.
yeah, then they can be. Then they're not. There's nothing special. They're just crazy people that Dick Grayson met when he was Robin, and then
And you
had a
had that
relationship with Dove.
that went, yeah, that was there. Yeah. And you had that "We're the Kids in America" song,
Where the kid, they're like, why? Who edited this?
but it was like the heavy metal version. And you know, like you say they're psychopaths. I think it's much late. The second Hawk and Dove episode I like better than this one, but
No, no, no.
with
Sociopaths, not
yeah, so
psychopaths. Sociopaths.
with them recording beating up a guy and being like all jacked up, that's crazy.
But that one should have been the first episode.
Yes, I would
When
agree
we
with that.
introduced Hawk and Dove, those 2 episodes should have been switched. Like, why did they go there? I'm taking you to my friend. I'm like, no, you should take him to Wally then, or you should take him to Barbara or
Or
Batman
Donna Troy,
or
who we know he's friends with.
yeah, or Donna freaking Troy. Like, let me bring up. We'll go through this by episode. But my God,
But
why did they not go to Donna Troy?
I'm bringing up like the list of episodes because I know that this was Hawk and Dove,
Yeah.
and it was
Okay.
just yeah.
Okay, then we go to Origins. Rachel and Corey, something add out, travel to the convent where, oh, yeah, we go to the convent.
Oh,
So,
is that's the one where they go to the arcade also, right?
yeah, when we meet Beast Boy.
Yeah. And I will say, Starfire's fight, I really like that with the happy music and she's beating up all the rednecks in the diner. That was cool. That was nice.
Well, like my thing is this. My relationship with like the Starfire character was like, man, this is dumb, and then to like, oh, this is getting better. To oh my God, this is dumb, and then then we take that one turn, and I think you understand which one I'm hinting at. I'm just like, okay, so you guys have no respect at all. That's what she's here for, and that's it. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
But okay, so Origins, okay, episode like that's a filler. That was more or less a filler.
It's just getting the team together. I'm really struggling because all I remember is just Rachel and Beast Boy playing the arcade, and I guess you want to talk about their relationship.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah,
Maybe that's because that's kind of a throwback from the old Teen Titans animated series, but it wasn't bad.
yeah, it was nice. It was very teenage by how like they're not in love with each other. They like hanging with each other.
Yeah. No, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but we don't kiss and stuff.
Exactly.
But then we get into Doom Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
I like this episode a lot, except for the ending. Except for the ending.
You mean when they cripple? Okay, I don't really see the point in fixing his legs if you're going to cripple the professor again.
Yeah, like that's if you're gonna cripple him again, that should have been something you do in the Doom Patrol series, not being like he can walk again. He's just, and we make a big deal about it. Like he just started to walk again. He went on his first trip. We're so happy for him, and then oh yeah, Raven kind of spazzed out in the corner there, and
yeah, it would have been better if he could always walk. But yes,
yeah.
Robot Man looked cool. I liked Mr. Negative. I don't really have much complaints. It was just a very nice backdoor pilot. Maybe the
Very
professor,
filler.
yeah, very
Another
backdoor
filler.
pilot.
But yeah,
Uh,
not bad.
I would have liked if Raven had hit his face, so we have a reason why he switches actors between shows.
Yeah.
Just because everyone else is going to be in Doom Patrol except for that guy.
Yeah, what's the story behind that? Wasn't he originally signed up for it?
Yeah, like originally they had a bunch of people just to physically be in them, like the guy who's inside the Robot Man suit and the guy who's in the Mister Negative suit, and then later they got the other actors and actresses, like Brendan Fraser dub over his lines. I guess
Mm,
because the professor's a guy, they just use him for that episode, and they're going to get James Bond for the show.
okay, whatever.
Yeah, but made me interested in the show. Can I make
Oh,
my Can I
go
make
on.
my are we going Can I make my one complaint about the Doom Patrol show though,
Go
which
ahead.
would be Cyborg.
Why?
He's in the Justice League. He's in Doom Patrol. He's in everything but his own team.
Cyborg does not belong in the Justice League. I'm just gonna say it. Does not belong in the Justice League.
I don't know whose idea it was. I don't know if it was Jeff Johns or
And
someone
I'm
else.
and I'm not being pessimistic. I'm not being negative, but I mean it shows by look at what they have him do.
Just
That's
pulling up,
that's that's
pulling a
all the
box.
proof you need. That's all the proof you need that he does not belong in the Justice League. Where it's just like,
And
Batman walks up with his MacBook, Cyborg.
hack into this. And now he's in the Doom Patrol. And it's like, why though? He should be.
Well, I can see that working out. Like, okay, oh, okay, here he is with a freak, and he's but with the other like misfit toys or whatever, and then he's like, as the series progresses, if they do this right, as the series progresses, he's like, oh, y'all are crazy. Mm-hmm.
So you think he'll leave the Doom
Peace
Patrol and
out.
join the Titans?
Yeah. Oh, he better join the Titans in season 2.
Okay.
If
We'll
he
get to
doesn't,
season. We'll get to season 2 once we get to the end, because after Doom Patrol was together. Oh, okay. This is when they're in the motel and they're doing the training montage thing.
and this is the one that completely ruins Starfire's
You mean where she
integrity.
decides, hey, you ever see that issue? I had sex with Robin and Red Hood and the Outlaws. Let's do that.
Or you see that issue when I'm like, hey, I was built to be a sexual thing for men or boys
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, let's just play into that. Let's not character development, them growing closer together through their mutual.
This is like the 5th
No.
episode, but they've only known each other for like 3 of them. So, and the third
They've
one, they're the one having sex.
Yeah, so in like a day, so they've known each other for like a day and a half.
Well, third episode, third date, it's all the same.
Like,
I,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
also have the issue with with for some reason Beast Boy only being able to turn into a tiger.
Well, that's CGI budget.
Yeah.
We can't afford him to turn into like a mouse. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, you want him to be a gorilla?
I want my paycheck to be bigger.
Yeah, I want my paycheck to be bigger. If I gotta walk around and go, ooh, 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 ooh. No,
Uh, but
tiger
yeah,
it is. That's it.
Tiger forevermore. But yeah, so I liked, aside from the scene you were talking about, I like them working together, especially at the end, teaming up against the nuclear family.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm always a
Completely
sucker
horrible.
for the team coming together.
That's a horrible like part with Starfire though. That ruined her entire integrity of her character for the whole season.
Maybe it's his superpower, because remember the woman who ran the motel is like, hey, I know you're my guest, but you want to have sex?
Yeah, that's even the worst part. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those guys that is like, this is horrible representation for women, but I'm like, no, this was horrible representation for women.
Just,
Like 100%. Like the horrible. You don't do this.
I mean, we should make a checklist. He slept with Dove, Starfire, almost the hotel lady.
Almost.
Almost.
A
She
whole separate
died.
column right there. Just check marks.
Uh,
It's just why? Like I get the joke that Dick Grayson is a dog. Like they play that up in Young Justice, a far superior team up show.
okay.
But why? Like no, not like this. You
And
need to earn that. And especially when you're going through this character arc where Dick Grayson's like, I no longer want to be Robin. I no longer can't. I think I'm not a good person or whatever. You need to earn that right to be like, yeah, now I'm sleeping around.
Yeah. Especially with the second Hawk and Dove episode where you see the second Dove with Hawk, like, oh, they really love each other. Somehow, Robin's going to go in there for a quick second to have sex with her. I don't know how this fits into the timeline.
Nope,
You just,
but who cares? Like it
hey,
does, and we don't care because we're horrible writers, and we just want to have that fantasy
hey, hey,
play out.
hey, Hank, I know we beat up a guy together, but he's Robin.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I know we had like a mutual bond over the loss of our mutual loved ones, and we came together by overcoming our grief together and actually have more of a basis for a relationship. But that guy's wearing red
He's
more
got a
than you.
big R.
Yeah, more than you.
And before we go to the next one, do you like Jason Todd in general?
Do I like it? I do. I think his character is massively misused. I think you could do so like I honestly think Jason Todd should be the Punisher of the DC universe, but not like the psychopath like Frank Castle is just like kill all criminals. Where it's like Dick Grayson, oh, not Dick Grayson, but Jason Todd should be like the next step up of Batman, where he's like, "You're gonna knock this off, or I'm gonna kill you, and if I have to come back here, it's not gonna be pretty." And then like
So
maybe, and then like some guys go straight, some guys don't, and then he just like, yeah, okay, well, I told you what would happen, and now look what's happening.
okay, so what? That's the next episode, is the Jason Todd episode. What do you think of that one?
I love that. I love that whole episode.
Jason was annoying because he needed to be.
Yes, yes, exactly. That I was like halfway through the episode, I'm like, that guy is a dick, but Jason Todd should be a dick,
Exactly. He
and I'm
he did
like,
his job.
so, and it's like, and then at the end of the episode, when we get to the part where he beats up the cops, he's like, they beat up me all the time. I'm just getting my, I'm just
Yeah,
giving them
you're
the just
starting to see the
desserts.
cracks in him. And it's like
Yeah,
I was like, "Whoa, wow, tone it down, Jason." It's like, no, they deserve this.
yeah. But then when he's like, oh yeah, they deserve this, I'm like, you deserve to get beat up.
There's a crowbar with your name on it.
Yep, Joker is polishing that one right up for you right now as we speak.
And I also liked Dick Grayson's backstory with the circus freaks too.
Yeah,
Like,
that was cool.
yeah, it was because you don't really do that. You go straight from the circus to the mansion. You don't really get his relationship with these freaks.
Yeah, but we saw like the intersecting of Dick's worlds too, between his circus life and then his current life and then his Batman life. All three lives that he's trying to live. Like
Hmm.
this is the one that should have like set up for the next episode, which was not as good, but I think could have been better. But like, yeah, it was so good. Like, I loved the Jason Todd episode. And the best part, let's get back to Jason Todd though. The best part about Jason Todd is we like you said, we saw those cracks in his character, and you can
Hmm.
be like, oh yeah, we can see him being this impulsive little brat that runs away from Batman and gets,
Exactly. Like you see he's also really hyped up about like, dude, what's not to love? You're Robin. You get to drive the Batmobile. People love you. So he's very much like
I got a
but
new suit.
he's like those kids whose dads, whose parents are famous actors. Like, oh, what's not to love? I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah, but like that's how Jason Todd should be because he
Exactly.
doesn't have the loss that kind of
Exactly.
brings Batman and Dick Grayson through. He doesn't have those lessons. He's just like, yeah, I was stealing from Batman because I got that
I
much of a chip on my shoulder.
Villain was okay. It was just a knockoff Two Face, whatever.
Yep.
Oh,
And then we get the acid
the
bullets.
acid bullets. Yeah. I give this
Yeah.
episode 9 out of 10. Had to subtract a point because of acid bullets.
Well, why? No, seriously, why? Like, uh,
Because he had to connect it with the point acid and all that other stuff.
but like we're in a gang and we're like our gang is like we shoot people with acid bullets because like they need to know we killed them. Well, couldn't we just be like the Maroni gang killed you or something, like that, flower or something like that? No, acid bullets. I'm like, this
Acid.
is dumb. Like as soon as they started shooting acid, I'm like, are those bullets? And then like, oh, those are acid. This is dumb. This is dumb. We also see like Dick Grayson be like a killer by what is it? by inaction. He just doesn't
Yes.
act.
Yes.
Which
Which
kind of isn't that like didn't he do that in the comics like in the early 90s or something? He let someone die because he just didn't, he just didn't want to act.
I don't know if it was in.
Yeah,
I'm think. Are you thinking of like when he was Batman, where like the
no.
no?
Dick Grayson. Yeah, it was right before he got raped.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay then.
happened in the comics.
That's why'd you bring that up?
Because
Hey,
Dan DiDio loves Dick Grayson like I do. I mean, look at this.
uh, everyone loves Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
Sometimes
especially
too much.
yeah, sometimes too much. That's
Uh,
horrible. That's
only
horrible.
other only other thing I could say is I like Beast Boy. Batman fanboy, and I'm always down for that.
Yeah, that was okay, but then like,
Well, I like Beast Boy. He's doing his job of doing the jokes. Sometimes they'll work, sometimes they won't.
mhm.
All right, so Jason Todd was great. Then we go to Asylum, which I think was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
Asylum really should have been like the ending part to the Jason Todd. Like, I feel like Jason Todd and Asylum should have been like a one and two-parter episode
right.
where it's like, okay, here's Jason Todd, and oh, okay, well now he's like, oh man, like Batman's kind of like got this new Robin that's kind of messed up. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, but we pass all that by, all that stuff with Jason Todd just to go straight to saving Raven's mom in the asylum, which was, like,
Stupid.
yeah, what was it? Dick's hallucinations, or what was that?
Well,
Didn't work.
that episode was solely to be like, okay, I can no longer go back to being Robin. I'm done. I'm putting the Robin mantle away. That's what that
And
episode should have been. But that moment should have been at the end of the Jason Todd episode, where he's like, "There's a new Robin," and maybe like at the end they should have had like Jason Todd and him team up to save the team,
yeah,
But
you know,
instead, like a random break and a bunch of filler
and
and
a
all
bunch
that.
of fire and like the Jason Todd episode, the Asylum episode. Either way, I'm still surprised they destroyed the Robin suit this early
Yeah,
because I'm assuming it's expensive to make those things,
yeah. But like, it's all because it was leading up to like where they wanted to go with the series, which
which we didn't get yet.
oh my god, don't we'll get into that.
Well,
Wow,
next up is Donna Troy, which
my
is
favorite, my favorite. That was a great episode.
what with Dick trying to be a normal boy.
Yeah, as normal as he. I wonder what the penguin's up to. I'm like, oh wow, you're not really trying for that line, are you?
Yeah, it was really good. I liked him and Donna at the art gallery. Him screwing up her photography thing
Mhm.
with the animal dealers because it's showing like I don't know what to do. I got to fight some crime. Fighting crime doesn't seem to work. I don't know what to do with my life.
Yeah, like what can I do now? Oh, Donna's in trouble. Oh, I'm not gonna let her let those guys away. And then Donna's like, listen, bud, and like, because the best part about that episode is like, have you noticed this? The best episodes in Titans were the ones that built a world or like built up this universe where it was like, there's Wonder Woman, and oh, and look, Dick has a relationship with Donna Troy.
Superpowers is not something that we're weirded out by here.
Yeah, and then we got to shoehorn in the later seasons because why not?
It shows that there's a history. I like to know. I don't know
Mhm.
how long we've known about superheroes, and also you said the best episodes are the one that expand the world. I think the best episodes are the one that show the flaws in Dick Grayson. So the Jason Todd episode showing his
Mhm.
jealousy. This one doesn't know what to do with his life.
Yeah, but like this episode should have been the one when he like starts to get like, and it very much was the one when he like started to understand where he needed to go. Where he's like, Robin doesn't work, being Dick Grayson doesn't work. I need to find like there needs to be another option. But I'm
Will
like, and like, can we just agree like it just goes downhill from here?
Let me see what the next one is because I know there's a bunch of trains to. Oh, Hank and Don, which I did like Don, like
I
the
like
first
this
one.
episode. I like this episode. I like Hank and Dawn. Hank and Dawn, the second Hawk and Dove episode, was a great episode, but it should have been the first introduction of these
I also
characters.
would have liked it better if we had more of Don, Don, because I liked him. Would have been nice if
Oh,
we had.
him, yeah.
Yeah, and plus you only can see him once as Dove. which
Yeah.
sucks.
And then
But
he gets
he can't
go.
have you can't. Robin needs to have somebody to have sex with, so you gotta get
Yeah.
rid of him.
Yeah. Two birds.
Once.
Whatever. Hey, you know what
So
we got in common that you and him don't got in common?
we're bird themed.
We're both birds that, are peace.
Exactly.
See, he's a
What
predator.
what do you think? Okay, this isn't your opinion. Did they kill that teacher?
Mm,
They
yes.
kind of okay. Just want to make sure that we're both in agreement that he killed him.
Yeah, when he's just like, you need to leave. I'm like, this is great. You need to leave. And I'm like, don't leave. And then she doesn't leave. I'm like, yeah, stick it
It,
to him. He deserves that. But,
yeah.
that guy. But at the same point in time, it's like she shouldn't have been the guy who's like, I'm here to beat you up. That should have been him. He should have stumbled across like her research finding him,
Mm-hmm.
and like she should have been the one trying to be passively like trying to take him down, like, oh, okay. I'm
Yes,
gonna
they
go
should.
find,
One of them should have been more peaceful than the other. This was
yeah.
really just a Hawk and Dove episode with a splash of Raven that really didn't go anywhere because you gotta find Jason Todd. I don't think we ever found out why she
Yeah.
wanted him.
Same thing with the next one, Coriander.
Yes, which was just the Starfire episode that got rid of the whole, princess, Blackfire, none of that stuff. Just
Yeah, none of the stuff that makes her an interesting character.
it's
No.
really interesting that aliens are really concerned with Earth's
Random
religious
teenage girls.
demons. Yeah.
Yeah, random teenage girls. It's just,
Well, we always have oh, the prophecy tells of this child that bring the okay, that makes sense that Earth has this.
yeah.
Do other aliens have this prophecy? That's kind of where it loses me,
Yeah, but it's also like really dumb. like like and we'll get into this later, but I'm always surprised whenever we do like, listen, I understand this is an adaptation and you need to take liberties. And that's fine to take liberties, modernize the character. I've been rereading Ultimate Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
by Brian Michael Bendis. I bought the first volume. I'm gonna buy the second one whenever I find it, whatever. But like that one takes liberties. Peter Parker's 15. Mary Jane is a bookworm. She's not the party girl. Gwen Stacy pulls a knife
She's uber
on
goth,
the
not
guy.
uber goth, but yeah, she's more punk. Punk's the word.
Yeah, stuff's not right in this universe, but those liberties make sense because you gotta. If these characters are gonna continue to be relevant 20 years from now, when we have kids or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you need to make sure that you modernize them. But listen, when you modernize them, it's gotta make sense, guys. Take
Exactly.
what worked. Okay, listen. When you're making a universe, you get to choose everything. Like a Superman book. We'll take Superman because it'll tie into what we're talking about later, which I got some feelings on about that one. But like, you get Superman. You get to choose almost 100 years worth of history of Superman, and in a lot of that history, a lot of shit didn't work. So why don't you choose what did, and then throw away what didn't?
Right.
Instead of, yeah, you know what? Everybody kind of likes the idea that Coriander was sold into slavery by her sister because her sister was evil, and we could really set up for like a whole new like conflict.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was like the writers purposely made choices where like there's no character development allowed for Starfire. She is
We
there
need.
for one reason and one reason above all. And
But wait, I got a really good idea. Amnesiac storyline, because everyone loves the Amnesiac storyline.
yeah, but ain't we gonna get that in the next season with certain character that is also one of
Yeah.
my favorites?
Yeah. So the Coriander episode was fun. Oh,
Trash.
I forgot. It's also the episode that brings in Trigon. And no, wait, no. Am I too early?
No, I think you're right on. I don't know. I don't remember this episode that well. I hated it so much.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm right because it begins with her choking out Rachel, and then they bring in Trigon at the end because her
Yeah, and we get
mother.
that one good scene, the one good scene with Donna Troy just flipping her over the coffee table. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, go Donna, and then she's like, I gotta leave. I'm like, no, you don't let her leave. Like, that's
And
one
then
thing you don't let her. Like, she just strangled someone and had no idea why. You don't let that leave. What is wrong
and
with you?
then We have the mother turns out to be evil, which I don't think they did that originally. I think she was more like she was the one good thing in Raven's life.
I think and it was like, oh yeah, no, like when they met the mom, she's like, we need to go back to my home, and five, that I it's been 5 years, and like, then the guy's like, you've been gone for 20. I'm like, okay, she's evil. I'm like, I'm done. Like, yeah, you're evil, and here's Dick Grayson being like, I was trained by the world's greatest detective. Really,
Didn't,
really,
didn't pick that up though, Robbie boy. And
because
then we
there's.
get I think this episode works in the middle, but not as a season finale because it's just a dream.
Oh my god, this episode, this is no. You know what? This episode would obviously we're talking about the season finale, Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson, yes.
This episode would work perfectly fine as the build up to the season finale. Like this is the episode before the season finale
Right.
because it's cool, you know. But here's the problem: Batman is starting to kill, but
But it's
because
in a
Batman. Yeah, because it's in a dream, and we make
yeah.
no point in being like, "Oh yeah, it's not a dream," because in the last episode we see him shift reality or some stuff. I'm
Hmm.
just like, okay, you know what? That'd be okay. It'd be cool to be like, "Oh, I need to take down Batman because he killed." But dude, you killed by inaction, and Batman didn't take you down.
Batman is not the one who fired the acid bullets, Robin. So calm
Yeah,
down.
yeah, but I can kill because I'm above Batman, but Batman can't kill.
I
No.
gotta admit, I'm surprised by how much Batman and Joker. We didn't see them per se, but they made more of a presence than I was expecting. So I guess
I do
that's
like the idea that he threw Joker off the roof.
yeah. And they just throws a bunch of batarangs into his chest as he's sleeping.
Yeah. He's like, nope, no, you're not living. No more. No more.
Yeah, it's a fine episode, but like when it's your season finale and it's a dream sequence, nothing got accomplished and nothing moved forward.
Because there's no payoff. The whole problem, the biggest problem with Titans is there's all this buildup, but there's no payoff.
Exactly.
We build up Dick Grayson obviously becoming Nightwing, in the end. He was supposed to, and then no payoff. We build up these character arcs with Raven and Beast Boy killing. We didn't talk about that. Beast Boy killed for a
Oh
person
yeah, that's right. When there's
like
the tiger, and there's
something.
that whole thing like the tiger's in control sometimes.
Yeah. Like that's cool. That's new area that we've never explored with Beast Boy. And it makes sense. I'm becoming this animal. I would obviously take on its, tendencies. Because obviously when there's no tiger that's not gonna attack you and not kill you because it's a tiger.
Right.
But like there's no payoffs ever in any way in this series. There was no big payoffs.
And
Dick
it really
Grayson
s- and it
should
really sucks when they said there's going to be 12 episodes.
Yeah, there should have been 12 episodes. Like
No, there were.
I think this is obvious that there was going to be 12 episodes. Some backdoor thing happened and it got cut short. And then
Yeah.
they did a bunch of other stuff when they were editing it funny and like if I would love to have seen like the actual path that Titans should have taken because I think underneath the layers of crap there's a good show waiting here.
Yes.
But
Uh,
there's a lot of crap you got to dig into.
we're going to talk about the highlight of the episode, the post-credit scene.
I don't think that's much of a highlight.
Well, I liked it.
I was just being
Here,
it
how
was
about this? It does the thing that this season does best, setting up.
yeah. And like listen, when I saw that it was Project 13, and when I saw that it was Cadmus, and when I saw it was in Metropolis, and when I saw the cloning pod, there was no obviously I was happy. I was like, yes.
Who isn't happy? Plus, crypto. I was not expecting crypto.
Yes, but I was like, "Oh my god, Superboy!" I was like, "This is going to rock." Season 2 is going to be great. It just based on I'm going to get Nightwing and Superboy. This is going to be great. This is the best show ever. And then they show the tattoo, and I'm like, "Ooh."
Well, don't like the tattoo?
Did you read the New 52 Superboy?
No.
Yeah. If you
That
read the New 52 Superboy, you'd be like, "Ooh."
what do you think they're gonna adopt a storyline from that? Because I think the tattoo's just there, just so people who aren't us no, it's Superboy. Because otherwise, there's no other hint. Because yeah,
Listen, the idea that okay, I like the idea that maybe like the Superman barcode tattoo is like, oh, like this was Project 13 and we scanned it. Fine. But like in the comics, Superboy gets a tattoo because he's getting a tattoo. I'm like,
that'll
okay,
show you, Dad.
yeah, that'll show you. But then like in the new 52 comics, Superboy is no longer a clone of Lex Luthor and Superman.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the new 52, Superboy was a clone of three different DNA strands. And he was a clone of John Lane Kent, the biological son. No, Sam Lane Kent. Maybe it was John Sam Kent. I don't know. It was some stupid future son of Lois and Superman. But
Oh,
Lois and New 52 Superman went together, and the clone was unstable. And what's his name, Harvest or whatever, took him as it was horrible. It
well,
was horrible.
here's hoping they don't adopt that storyline though, because I think think about this: Young Justice is coming out. They know a lot of people like you signed up for Young Justice, so I have a feeling that the Young Justice Superboy is the one they want to go with.
They better. I'm like,
Look,
yes.
I'm getting a super dog. I'm happy.
Yeah, Crypto was cool, but what if it's just like a clone of a dog with Kryptonian DNA?
Yeah, if, uh,
It would be cool. It'd be cool if they had the balls to be like, no, we're going to be like Cadmus found Crypto.
see,
And
that's the thing. I want to be that, but for some reason, there's always this idea that we got to make it realistic. Like a super dog.
yeah,
No, but we made a
because there's,
clone.
because there's a bunch of guys flying around in tights and shooting lasers at their eyes in the real world. We got to make this realistic.
I always hate when they gotta add just a little bit of realism to this. Like, but you've already done this. Just go the full mile.
Listen. You've gone as far to be like, okay, here's an alien girl that's tracking down another prophesized demon girl with a guy that got his parents killed with acid bullets before letting the guy that killed his parents with acid bullets get shot by acid bullets and became the sidekick to a guy that dresses up like a bat. And now, oh, there's also a girl that deals with Greek mythology and is the Wonder Woman. Yeah, but we can no, and now we cloned the guy that's an alien from another planet, but is like super powerful. We cloned him using hopefully human DNA and Kryptonian DNA, but we can't have a Kryptonian dog.
God, guys, a Kryptonian dog. We just don't want to alienate people with some weirdness, sir. We had a assassin family who believed they were from the 1950s.
Yeah, we blew their heads off.
Yeah, and they had chips in their mind that blew up. Just come on, man.
Yeah, like we've gone we're pretty far down this rabbit hole.
So yeah, season 2, which will probably be October of next year. Really hoping we do get the stuff we were promised: Superboy, Nightwing.
If I do not get Nightwing or not, if I don't get Nightwing and Superboy by episode 5, I am out.
Ah,
I
dang it! You
I
keep.
am out.
I was just gonna say, what do you mean? It's all gonna be there? It's not. They want to go with the weekly basis. I forgot.
Yeah. And no, if I don't get it by episode 5, I am out. I'm gonna give it 5 more episodes, and if this thing does not pay off, I am out. I'm not coming back for this. I'm here for Young Justice and Harley Quinn and Swamp Thing and possibly Doom Patrol.
I think that's the thing though, is that what this other season, what the season was missing was we didn't get the Titans. Like, they're not a team yet. Still, they're just like, hey, let's do this thing.
Yeah, like, hey, oh, I guess we kind of have a similar goal.
Hey,
Okay.
you doing anything tomorrow? No. Okay. You want to come with me to help this girl fight her demon dad? Okay.
I mean, I just left this mansion with the robot man, a guy in bandages, and a girl and a blob girl. I mean, I got nothing better to do. Yeah, why not?
Let's get pizza later. So yeah, I think that's the thing. They need to be a team soon enough.
Well, like, there's a reason why the Titans work because the Titans is all about that transitional period where you have like when you're graduated high school, you're in college, or like you're entering into the world. Like that is Titans.
Hmm.
Leaving the shadows of your mentors or your parents or whatever. And this show is just like, no, Titans is when we just bring a bunch of random people together and slap a name on it. And I'm like, no, that's not Titans.
That's a good point. The random people. I don't even know if Donna Troy is part of this team or not. I expect her to be gone, or maybe she'll stay. I don't know.
She should be part of this team.
There's a lot of people. She should be part of this team. Cyborg should be part of this team, but we don't have anything yet.
Oh, and one more thing with the whole Dick Grayson episode, Dawn being like the woman that he settled down with, that should have been Barbara.
Oh my God! Yeah, there's nothing with her. He had sex with her once. It's not like I too feel your pain. No, you're with this roided out Raphael from the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah, and he's a doucher.
You're with Blue Mountain State, man. So was
guys,
anything?
like, I don't know.
So,
I can't say anymore. Like I'm just like it's not a bad show. It has, like I said, there's a mountain of crap between the nuggets of gold. It's like Smallville.
It's better than what the trailer will make you think.
Yeah, it's like Smallville. I think that's the best thing I can say about it. Smallville had a bunch of crap, but it had nuggets of gold,
Right.
and this one has nuggets of gold. But man, the editing, the storytelling, the how they're presenting it just does not do it justice.
You know, maybe because it's literally the very first show on this app. Maybe they'll get some, improvements by next season.
I hope so. I think there's a lot of I would love to know the story behind the scenes of this thing. Like some stuff had to happen, obviously, for this to go the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I bet when they sat down and were like, we're gonna make a Young Justice or like a mature Young Justice, this was not the show they had in mind.
Maybe there's a huge chance that while they were making this show, all the backlash for BVS or Justice League came out and they realized, oh shoot, we should probably change a lot, and maybe that's what we're seeing here is the Frankenstein, like a better Frankenstein than Justice League.
Oh, I don't know. Justice League was horrible.
You know what I mean? The crossing over of two different genres.
Me and my brother like royally tore apart that movie over a night once. It was the best night ever because I just ranted. I was just like, oh yeah,
that's the fun of watching bad movies like Justice League, because you can have fun with other people.
Yeah, the Flash runs like that because why not? No one gave Ezra Miller any direction. They're like, yeah, just screw it. No one cares.
The Flash. We got to get the Flash because he's the Flash.
Oh, but why? Like, oh my god!
Because
like,
we had to give him the best line. You cringed. I bet you cringed when he said, "Whoa, it's like some sort of bat cave."
Oh,
yeah, I knew it.
That was so bad. I'm like, no, like listen, DC, and let's just leave this open part for a letter to DC. If you guys got serious about your characters, you would crush Marvel. You want to know why? Because let's be honest, in 20 years, no one's gonna give a crap about Iron Man again. In 30 years, no one's gonna care about Captain America again. Spider-Man is the only character of yours that has continued to transcend time. DC, you have 3 of the most recognizable characters on this planet. It has been proven. Yeah, and Cyborg. It has been proven that more people can recognize the Superman symbol than the Christian cross. Now explain to me how you can't make a good movie with that.
Explain to me how you lost a Superman actor after 3 movies.
You know what? No, fine. They don't deserve Henry Cavill. They don't deserve him because they weren't willing to put the work in to make a good Superman movie. By the way, Scott Snyder. Wait. Zack Snyder.
Scott's the Batman writer.
Yeah, Scott's the good one. He's the good Snyder. But like Zack Snyder, listen, he does good movies. He should not have been in charge of this universe.
What was it? Oh, I heard that thing like he didn't want to do a universe like Marvel. He just wanted to do his movies. There was never supposed to be a Suicide Squad. There wasn't supposed to be a Wonder Woman movie or a Flash movie.
Good. You want to know why? Because Suicide Squad sucked.
I know.
And if anyone who says that it was okay, the only thing good about Suicide Squad was the soundtrack.
I argue bits of the soundtrack. No one wants an adaptation of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it's true. No one wants just and okay, not to be like let's not be that negative. There were redeeming things in Suicide Squad, like the whole Joker moment when he throws Harley in there and he leaves and he's like, haha, and then he's like, and he fights it. I'm like, that's good. That's that I like that idea for Joker because obviously he has to like her somewhat if he keeps her around, or else he'd just shoot her.
Right.
But like,
And look, don't think we're bashing DC because again, we're looking forward to the Young Justice show, which is in a couple weeks because January is right around the corner.
yeah, we're gonna do another one of these for Young Justice.
Uh,
That
is
is
that going to be another weekly thing? You think?
it is. It's another weekly thing. And
Okay.
I think it's 2 episodes a week. I've heard 2 episodes a week, then I've heard 1 episode a week. I don't care. I'm excited to dive headfirst into Greg Weisman's universe again. Because
Yes.
my God, Young Justice is fantastic.
Oh my God. So
It's
yes,
so good. But
tune
yeah,
in.
I don't know. Like if you had to put a score on Titans, 1 out of 5, 1 to 5.
1 to 5. I'd say this is the definition of maybe a 3, just because it's very middle
Yes.
ground. There's room for improvement. C
There's
plus, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, solid C,
Yeah.
solid 3. It's like a lot of setup, no payoff, but I think a lot of that payoff was supposed to be in the 12th episode.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if season 2 gets a higher score because they're going to see the issues that people had.
Oh, I hope. Like they need to like the worst part is like this is the show that was supposed to launch the app. This
Mm-hmm.
is the one they should have launched with. I'm gonna be honest, if they wanted like a smash success, it should have been with Young Justice. But like, because the price isn't bad. $7 a month really isn't bad for an app like
Right.
this. Where you're getting a new original show every week. Like that's not bad. And then you get all the access to those comics, and then you get access to the encyclopedia and to these movies and television shows that we all love.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
some of the news, like I know Batman Ninja's on there. Like I didn't want to pay $10 to see Batman Ninja, but hey, it's cool that it's here for me to watch.
yep, and I enjoyed it just about as much as I thought I would.
Uh,
But I mean, yeah, like it's not a bad app, but it's just like it's sad that this is the path Titans took. Because you know what, Titans is one of those stories that is supposed to be this. Like Teen Titans is supposed to be like a bunch of teenagers that are superheroes, like Jeff Johns run, and that's what gave me so much hope. And now it's really scaring me because Jeff Johns is supposed to be in charge of the new DCEU path, where he's like writing scripts and stuff. But
how
like
about
Jeff, go on.
I was gonna say like he's I keep hearing he's like in charge of this. He's in charge of the movies. He's doing Doomsday Clock. He's all but finish something first, Jeff.
Yeah,
Finish Doomsday Clock.
let's go Doomsday Clock. I think you need to finish Doomsday Clock because times clock's a ticking, bud.
Dude, it
And
was supposed to be over last month.
I know. Like oh my god. Well, you know what? Let's end this here. And if we'll talk after this and maybe we can have a discussion about DC
Mm-hmm.
and DC Rebirth. But
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you like why Crisis Heroes in Crisis could have been so much better.
yeah. It'd be much better if they switched some of those numbers around, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
You go ahead. It's your show. I think I
Well,
kind of took over there, but I'm sorry.
no. It's fine. I like this discussion. It's just that this is the Titans thing. We've gone all over the place. I don't know what else to say.
I
Except
think this is what happens when two comic book nerds and people that love to BS about this stuff and still like what, we might be negative a little, but it comes from out of love. It's not like, oh, the hell with DC, what the hell with Marvel. Like, no, listen. Captain America Winter Soldier was freaking fantastic.
and we like other stuff. I'm liking Immortal Hulk. There's some stuff out there that's really good.
I'm not reading any Marvel. Like,
You're
no.
not even Immortal Hulk.
Nope, I keep up with Marvel via Cape Joel, Comic Pop, Comic Storian, and Comics Explained.
Okay, thank goodness you didn't say like I will not name names, not incriminate them by reading readcomics.com. But yeah,
I will. Comic Book Cast 2.
but wait, what? That's where they get their information from?
Oh, I don't know. Comic Book Cast 2 is, we used to write for them, and that
Yeah.
was
Oh
it.
yeah. Spoiler. Yeah, that's how we met is we used to work for Comic Book Cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Go
end
ahead.
it there. All right, so I'm the Longbox Legend. Thank you for Nilfinity Gaming for joining me on this Titans discussion / review.
No problem.
All right.
Just fun.
All right. Thank you, and I hope to see you on the next issue.
Bye.